Hey Credit Warriors, Credit Shuffle here, and today we are doing the ultimate guide to the Chase Ink business cards. Now, if you haven't had a business card before, there are many reasons to get one. You don't necessarily have to be running some huge business. To be honest, even if you have something like a side hustle, you sell things on eBay or Amazon, or you do a bit of Uber driving on the side, that can definitely qualify you as a business. You don't need a full LLC or anything. You can use your social security number to apply. But anyway, that's getting into another type of video, how to apply for business cards. We'll probably do that in the future. But yeah, it's just giving you a little bit of background on them. So today we are going to look specifically at the series of Chase business cards, which you could call the Chase Business Trifecta, because there is 3 of them. And they are the Chase Ink Unlimited. This is a cashback earning card, pretty similar to the Freedom Unlimited. The Chase Ink Cash, it also earns cashback and it's more similar to the Chase Freedom, the regular Freedom. And the Chase Ink Business Preferred, which earns ultimate rewards points, and I'd say I would compare it to the Sapphire Preferred. And like we said, they can make a business trifecta. So first of all, let's have a look at the sign-up bonuses on these 3 cards. The Ink Unlimited, it'll get you $500 in sign-up bonus for $3,000 in spending in the first 3 months. Nice sign-up bonus there. The Ink Cash is the same, $500 for $3,000 worth of spending in 3 months. And just to clarify about these 2 sign-up bonuses, although they are, cashback, they can actually be converted into points. You can use them through the travel portal and a few other things, and even transfer them to other cards. We'll get into that a little bit later in the video. And now for the final sign-up bonus, the Chase Ink Preferred. It has an 80,000 point sign-up bonus, and that is for $5,000 worth of spending in the first 3 months, and has the highest sign-up bonus of any Ultimate Rewards earning card. All right, now let's look at the point earning on these 3 cards. So the Ink Unlimited is basically similar to the Freedom Unlimited in that it earns 1.5% cashback on everything. Very, very simple. Nothing more to say about that. Now, the Chase Ink Cash, it has some categories, and I would compare this really to the Chase Freedom. The categories don't rotate, but it is 5% on a set number of things with a spending limit. So you get 5% cashback on $25,000 worth of spending per card member year on office supplies stores and internet, cable, and phone services. You then get 2% cashback on another $25,000 worth of spending per card member year at gas and restaurants. And then obviously it goes down to 1% on everything else. Now let's talk about the Chase Ink Preferred. That is 3x, so this is points now, 3x points per dollar on the first $150,000 in combined spending on travel, shipping, internet, cable and phone, and advertising with social media sites and search engines. And then obviously if you max out that 150, it'll just go down to 1x on everything. And obviously everything outside those categories as well is 1x point per dollar. So you do have, a variety of categories across all 3 cards, with obviously the Ink Unlimited being the non-category card, and then a few other categories in the other 2. Now, if you are trying to keep track of which card to use where to maximize your spending, whether it's on business cards or personal, I can recommend the app Max Rewards, who are the sponsor of today's video. So all you need to do is you basically input which cards you have into the app. You can do this by just choosing from a list, or you can actually connect your banks for a little bit more features. And basically the app will tell you which card to use where. Like you can see here, it's recommending the Chase Ink Preferred for these transportation categories because, it's earning 3x per dollar. So it's obviously a better choice than the Amex Gold or whatever else I have. Another cool feature of this app is that if you do link your accounts, it'll automatically activate your Chase offers, so you never miss a deal. I was, sometimes you even use an offer without realizing it. I was at Starbucks the other day, and then I got home and I got an email saying, hey, you used a Chase offer, you saved 30 cents. 30 cents doesn't sound much, but over the grand scheme of things, over a year, you might save quite a lot of money. So it's really cool for that too. And I'll give you a little bit more information on it at the end of this video. That's the app Max Rewards. Now let's move on to redeeming rewards on all 3 cards. So for the Ink Unlimited, it earns cashback, and it's any amount at any time. And some cards, you have to get to a certain point, certain amount to redeem. This is any amount, any time. You can redeem it through the travel portal at 1 cent per point. You can buy gift cards, and you can also transfer to other UR point earning cards, either business or personal. So that's a key point about this cashback. Although it's cashback, it can be converted into Ultimate Rewards points, okay? So you can use it through the travel portal, or you can actually transfer it over, and that's a key point about these cards. I'll come back to that in just a second. Let's look at the second card, the Ink Cash. And the Ink Cash basically has the exact same redemption options as the Ink Unlimited, the main one being cashback. Now let's go on to the Ink Business Preferred. So the Ink Preferred earns points, not cashback, and you can transfer these points to airline and hotel partners at 1-to-1 ratio. You can also book travel through the travel portal at 1.25 cents per point, so that's 25-cent bonus compared to the other two cards when using the travel portal, plus all of the other methods of the other two, and you can shop on Amazon with them as well. That's not really the best redemption option, but anyway. Now the key point here is that these points are transferable. So the cashback / UR points from the other two cards can be transferred over to the Chase Ink Preferred if you have it, so that you can get that 1.25 cents per point out of it. But also the points from the Chase Ink Preferred or the other two can be transferred to any other Ultimate Rewards earning card, all right? So for example, if you transfer to the Sapphire Reserve, which offers 1.5 cents in value through the travel portal, you get extra value, all right? Whether it's coming from the Ink Cash or from the Ink Preferred. So that's what I did. I transferred the 80,000 point sign-up bonus from my Ink Preferred over to the Sapphire Reserve, which gets 50% extra through the travel portal. It's equivalent of 120,000 points, all right? And I used it to book hotels, 5-star hotels for my next trip. Okay, so we've covered point earning, rewards, all that kind of stuff. Now let's move into some of the insurances and protections. So travel protections. Now all three cards offer the same basic set of protections, with the Ink Preferred offering a few extra things. So let's take a look. So they all offer primary car rental insurance, or what is sometimes called CDW, on rentals used for business purposes. Now the key thing here is business purposes, so if you use it on a family vacation, technically you're not covered. I mean, I don't know how you have to prove that it's for business purposes, but you know, if you're playing by the rules, it does have to be for business purposes that you're covered. But the good thing is it's primary, so you don't need to claim on your own insurance first, your own car insurance. You don't even need to tell them you had an accident. You can go straight to claiming on this insurance, which is great. All right, next up we have travel accident insurance up to $500,000 per person. Baggage delay insurance, a minimum of a 6-hour delay, and it's $100 maximum per day for 3 days. Now the Ink Business Preferred extends the baggage delay insurance up to 5 days, and it also gives you two more things: trip delay insurance up to $500 for a 12-hour delay, and trip interruption and cancellation insurance, $5,000 per trip. So if you're doing a lot of business travel, it probably would make sense to go for the Preferred rather than the other two, or have all three and make sure you have the Preferred and use it when you're booking travel. All right, now let's have a look at cell phone insurance, because that's another thing that Chase Ink Preferred gives you that the other two don't. So cell phone insurance up to $600, you can use it 3 times in a 12-month period, and there's a $100 deductible. You do obviously have to pay your phone bill with the card for it to be active. So that's basically a rundown of the benefits and rewards of the card. There may be a few other small things that we didn't mention, but those are the most crucial ones. Now let's address the elephant in the room, the 524 rule. So are these three cards affected by 524, which is Chase's rule, whereas you've opened 5 new credit cards in the last 24 months, you can't open another Chase card? Well, applications for these cards are affected by the 524 rule. Okay, so if you already are at 524, you've opened 5 new cards, you probably will not get approved for one of these cards unless you have a business relationship manager, you do it in branch, or you're pre-approved. But the cards do not affect 524 themselves. So let's say you're at 424, you open a business, Ink Business Preferred, and there will be a hard pull on your personal account, but no new account will be reported to your personal account, okay? So it'll be reported to your business credit report. So you will remain at 424 rather than 524, and you'd be free to go on and apply for other Chase personal cards and probably get approved for them. Never 100% confirmed, but probably you'd be fine. So applications affected by 524, but the credit line doesn't contribute to 524, okay? That's your answer. All right, guys, so that is my little bit of a rundown on these cards. I hope you found that enjoyable, and I hope you found it sort of helping you figure out which one is best for you, or maybe you just want all 3, who knows? And a few personal opinions on it at the end. Obviously the sign-up bonuses are very good, and you can see they are definitely quite a lot higher than other cards. It's rare to get a $500 cash sign-up bonus on a personal card. Not unheard of, but rare. But here you're getting it on a business card for just $3,000 in spending in 3 months, which is actually really, really good, okay? So a very good deal. And obviously 80,000 points for $5,000 in spending, that's also a very good deal as well. So higher sign-up bonuses. I can tell you also that these cards give a little higher credit limits as well than personal cards. My limit on the Chase Ink Preferred is $40,000. On my personal cards, it's normally around $10,000 to $12,000 limits I have, okay? So on my Sapphire Reserve, I think I'm about $12,000. So it's just under 4 times what I have on my personal, Sapphire Reserve. Now that obviously could be because I have a company and we have like quite a large account and we have, you know, several people working for us and stuff like that. So we are a little bit bigger company. My business account is with Chase, so they can see how much money is flowing through it. And also you have to write down your total, you know, annual revenue of your company and stuff in the application. But just an example there, you can expect higher limits than on personal cards, all right? So we'll put the links for all 3 of these cards in the description. You may have to click show more just to open it up and see them. Please feel free to check them out. We'll also give you the link to Max Rewards, the app that we talked about halfway through this video, which is a great way of keeping track of spending categories so that you know which card to use where. It'll also give you a display of all your credit card balances in one place so that you never max out your cards, never miss a payment, never damage your credit. It's super useful. Do go and check it out. Link is the top link in the description below. Thanks so much, guys, for watching. Please give this video a like. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm. Subscribe if you're new, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.